welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another review video of the latest foundation from Haus by Lady Gaga, and I have today the shade 270. So if you want to see how that worked for me and what my final thoughts are, just please keep on watching. All right, we're gonna prime my left side of my face today to change things up, and I'm gonna go with the Fenty Beauty hydrating Pro Filter hydrating primer, and I'm gonna pop my arm up. And let's just get that on. I really try to get it in between my eyebrows because I tend to be dry in this area and like this area a lot. So this feels really nice. Okay, so now we're going to leave this side, you know, like this to test out this foundation. And the foundation we are trying today, I'm so excited, is from Haus, and this is the packaging. And I got the shade 270 light medium neutral. This is what I was matched with when I went to Sephora. I gotta open it. So here is the bottles, a nice frosted glass, and I like the top. It's really nice, very sleek, very clean, and very luxurious. I'm trying so hard to not drop this bottle. And it does have a pump, which is awesome. I love when foundations have pumps. So this side of my face, I'm gonna do a brush as always. It's just easier because I'm right-handed, and this side will do the sponge. So I'm gonna use an F80 from Sigma. This is just a special edition one that I have not used. I thought I'd use it just for Gaga today. I love Lady Gaga. And oh, I just made a mess. So this is what it looks like. Brush. And we're gonna do this side with F80, the F80 brush. So that's what it's looking like. It's very yellow, even though it says it's neutral. And when he put it on me in the store, it did not look this yellow. I might have too much product on my brush, but that's okay. We're gonna, you know, edit it once we, yeah, this is very, it's like an olivey undertone, which is okay, because I do have an olive skin tone. It doesn't seem that way, but I do. Like, if you see pictures of me when I was much younger, I was very bronzed and tan all the time. So looks good. It's very what's the word, it's has a nice glow. It's not dewy, you know what I mean? Like, I would say it's like a satin finish. All right, so I put the brush down, and now we're gonna go on this side with the Beauty Blender. It is clean, it's just stained. I clean all of my things right after I use them. So, and the only thing I'm not liking is that, I don't know if you can see, that's getting messy. So let's pounce this on this side of my face to see the difference. I don't think I'm gonna do 2 pumps on this side because I ended up putting 2 pumps on the brush, and I think that's exactly what went on this side. So, but I probably will do 2 on this side, just, you know, for it to be even. But this is the sponge side, and I feel like with 1 pump it really covered it. I feel like because I put so much on, it's just looks overload is what I'm gonna say. So I might have to pat this down so it doesn't look so excessive, because look, at 1 pump it looks really good. But I'm gonna put a little bit more. Saying all that, let me just wipe off the, I don't like when my makeup is dirty, so let's see if I can get a little bit out. Got like half a pump, and I'm just gonna reapply to areas that I feel like I need it. And I'm wondering if this is gonna oxidize, because if it is, I'm definitely gonna have to get a shade lighter. And honestly, when I went on the site, on Sephora's website, I thought I was gonna match to like was it 300, no, 310, and who knows, maybe that is my color, I don't know. But for right now, like I said, when I got matched in the store, it looked like it was the perfect color. So we'll see how this oxidizes. I feel like I need to tone this down, because you see, even though this side has The primer, I feel like this is more subdued. It could be because of the sponge application, because you know when you use a sponge, it really absorbs the product. And this is with the brush, and both sides look fine, but I just want you to really see. Like, I feel like it's too much on this side, like I overdid it. And this side is like I have the perfect amount, even though I went in like with 1.5 pumps. So let me look in my mirror real quick. Yeah, definitely too much product on this side. Like, it just looks like I really went crazy on this side. I feel like it looks a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? On this side, it looks like a semi-matte, and on this side, it looks very glowy. But in the mirror, it's looking like I have way too much product on. So what I'm going to do is just, you know, fine tune it, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so I just toned it down a little bit. So this is the side with the brush, no primer. And this is the side with a primer and a sponge. So it is now 10:30. I will check in with you guys in a couple hours to see how this foundation is going to work. Okay, everyone, so I'm checking in. It's been 3 hours. It's now 1:30. And this foundation is holding up very well. It hasn't moved at all. Like, I don't feel it's faded anywhere. So this is the side that has the sponge and the primer. And this is the side with no primer and a brush. And even around this area, this is my problem area, you know, that it's very dry. It still feels very tacky. I don't know if that's from the primer that I use, because the Huda Beauty one, I noticed that it feels that way, like you feel if your skin feels tacky. So it could be that. On my nose, surprisingly enough, my foundation is still intact, which is awesome because it always comes off a little bit on my nose. So I think that's great. I don't have any excessive creasing. I have the usual creasing, but I don't feel like it's really bad. I think it looks very good. So I'm liking it so far. So I will be back in another couple of hours, and then we'll just give you the full rundown of what I think about this foundation. So it's been 6 hours total that I have been wearing this foundation. And this is the side that had the primer with the sponge. And this is the side, no primer and a brush. So let's break it down. This foundation, love the packaging, by the way, so pretty, has 51 shades available for you on the Sephora website. It is $45 for 1 ounce or 30 milliliters, which is typically the amount that you get when you get a foundation. And I think that considering all the skincare that is included in this foundation, $45 is actually not bad at all. And this is classified as clean beauty, which is amazing. So the shade 270, I felt from the beginning it was too much orange in it for me, or too much peach. So I think I need to go down the next peach shade, because I tend to get foundations that have like a peach undertone work better with me, or olive undertone, because of my undertone. I guess it's more warm. So definitely think I need to go down a shade on this one. It definitely feels light on your face. Like, I feel like I have nothing on my face. I absolutely love that. I didn't get any weird itchiness or any grayness from the skincare in here, which is awesome. I didn't get any extra creasing or anything like that. It did not fade off my face, which is amazing. Even like here, I expected it because I ate today and I drank, and I expect nothing. Everything looks the same. So, which is awesome. Now for me, I feel like it has a satin finish. It really reminded me when I put it on of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish foundation. Do you guys remember that foundation? That was my absolute favorite foundation. I don't know why MAC discontinued it, but it reminded me of that foundation. Absolutely love it. It lasted all day. Like I said, the 6 hours I had on looks phenomenal. It looks very natural in my opinion. Like, it looks really good. It looks like skin, which who doesn't want our foundation to look like skin, right? It looks just like skin. So this shade 270 is classified, well, not classified, it's described online as a light medium neutral. That is a light medium neutral with vibrant peach undertones. And I feel like I need to go, like I mentioned previously, a different shade. So I'm gonna have to get shade matched again for this one, but I feel like it's just too, you know, as the day gone on, I put on a full face, it's just not the right shade for me. So let's talk about some of the highlights from the website. It says, as a natural finish, I definitely agree with that. It's clean beauty at Sephora, like I mentioned. It's a liquid formula, which is great. I found that the consistency wasn't very runny or wasn't very thick. So you have enough time to play with it. It didn't like dry quickly. You know how like sometimes we put foundation on, you have to work quickly. I felt like you didn't have to work fast with this. It was very forgiving. And it definitely has a medium coverage. It says that online, and I agree with that. And it claims to be long wearing, which I have to agree, it's long wearing. But with that being said, I have to say that I did have a little bit of transfer onto my headphones. And I haven't had that happen before, but I don't know if that's the actual foundation or if it was me using the setting spray that I used, the Huda Beauty one. So what I will do is wear it again without the setting spray, and I will update it in my description box. So check that below to see if it did still transfer onto my headphones or anywhere else during that time, because I noticed with that setting spray, it still feels tacky. So yeah, maybe if you're someone that uses a powder, you probably won't have that, because I don't set my face with powder because I have dry skin. But with that being said, my skin being dry, this feels absolutely amazing on my skin, even on the side that doesn't have primer. Like this, look at this. It's stunning. Absolutely love it. And then some of the highlighted ingredients are the fermented arnica, which visibly reduces redness and irritation, which I agree, because like I mentioned, I get this redness here from wearing my glasses, and I don't even have that when I took them off. Like it's barely noticeable. And it did not transfer my glasses. Every time I wear foundation, it always transfers to my glasses. And I was like, whoa, it did not go on my glasses. I absolutely love that. So I'm thinking it might be the setting spray. And I lost my train of thought. And then it says Intellizin 7 complex, which is a proprietary blend of medicinal herbs that promote healing and calming. I don't know if that's true or not, but I have to say that this foundation is just fabulously held up. And then it says also Bioferment 7 complex, is a proprietary blend of super antioxidants that protect the skin from stress, which is great because, you know, we are living in a stressful world, unfortunately. And some of the ingredient callouts is that this product is vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. So that is amazing. Now, do I recommend this foundation? Absolutely. This is a win. This is a foundation that I feel like you can definitely find a shade that's going to match you, with 51 shades available. I feel like the price point is perfectly well, because you're getting 1 full ounce. It's $45. It's clean beauty. It has skincare in it. And hello, it is friendly to dry skin. So I feel like if it wore this well on my skin, I could only imagine how it wears on normal skin, oily skin, and combination skin. So if you are looking for a new foundation to try, I highly, highly, highly recommend this foundation. So with that being said, that's all I have to say about this foundation. Sorry guys, I had to stop. I actually sneezed while I was talking. And you know, they have that saying, they say that if you sneeze when you're saying something, you're speaking the truth. So 100% recommend this. I give it a 10. I think the price point is great. I think the shade range is amazing, and the benefits of the skincare in it couldn't hurt anyone. And like I said, I always get redness and I have no redness, so I do love it. I am going to go to Sephora to exchange it for a different shade. Hopefully I'll do that before this video goes up. If not, I'll update my description box with that. And if I don't, just follow me on Instagram, and I will hopefully put it there and I don't forget, because I can be a little, you know, space cadet and forget things. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for joining me on this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.